now we've got all this great content that we planned out, and all we're putting it out there, and we know we got content in each area of the funnel. We covered the funnel now. Is it effective? I don't really know. I can't really measure it well. I know how many hits I get. I know how many people
Sure.
come to our webinars and all. But the fact that they went to that webinar, does that move them from the top of the funnel to the middle of the funnel? Are they following our CTAs, and are CTAs taking them to the right place? So is our content being effective, moving people from just a lead to an MQL to SQL, and more importantly, to closing a deal? Are we actually doing that? I really can't tell you.
Yeah.
And so what I want to do next is figure out that journey. What journey are our customers taking? Are they taking a journey that we have anticipated through our content and down through the funnel, or not? And if not, why not? Where do we fail? What is our most effective content? Or what kind of content is most effective? So we can see where we can focus more going forward.
Right.
So that's the next thing that I want to do is understand the actual buyer's journey. So that's the next step on our product marketing journey,
Great.
and
And
we'll be doing
that's,
that over.
that's a big thing to bite off, as you know, because not everybody's journey is the same.
That's
We've
right.
seen that famous Gartner slide that's all
Yeah,
messy with, all the different circle backs and steps and
yeah,
buying teams.
yeah,
And then you have, of course, part of the journey that's not online. So it's easy for us to get stuck in these digital tools and think, okay, like you said, visits and engagement, time on site, things like that. We have those metrics, but how effective was that PowerPoint presentation for that salesperson? Did it
yeah.
truly help them overcome objections? And so, how do we incorporate some of our sales enablement content into our measurement? So, I encourage you to add, not to make the burden even greater, but I think to get a full picture, some of that sales feedback is important as well.
Yeah. So now we're talking qualitative data and how to deal with qualitative and not just quantitative data.
What you mean the sales guys won't just put all that information in the CRM for you to measure?
Can
What?
you believe that? Can you believe that?
Wow.
They're trying to sell and close deals and all. And they won't take the time
Man.
to do what might help someone else. But
Well,
that is a challenge. That is certainly a challenge.
yeah. So while you're working on the future state, what is your present state? So you said visits and CTA, like how many people are clicking on
Yeah. So yeah.
CTAs? Okay.
Yeah. So what we're trying to do, and we've been trying to do for a couple of years actually, is to track through our systems, and it's Salesforce and part of that, which we're just really getting our arms around.
Hmm.
How can, attribution.
Gotcha.
If a guy went to a webinar here and then purchased something 3 months later, can we do that attribution through our system?
Yeah.
And that's a difficult task. For one, just what you said, sales guys are not incented to put in the information that we need to say, hey, marketing gets credit for that. And secondly, we acquire a lot of companies at Ansys, and they didn't have the foresight to use the same systems that we're using.
So rude.
Yes.
I see. Well,
So yeah,
you're not alone in trying to solve this, and I'm glad you're turning to your system first and thinking about, okay, what are those contributing factors, and what can we measure, what can we get our hands on, and then figuring out, are we interpreting this correctly, and then adding to it.